Hey, it's John Terry with Vision Advisors, and welcome to another Insight with Vision. In this particular episode, I want to talk about life insurance as a business banking tool. Many of us think about life insurance as a tool that replaces the income of a breadwinner should they die prematurely. We've talked in some of the recent insight videos that we put together how life insurance can be significantly more than a death benefit. Using living benefit life insurance as an example, there's access to policy benefits in the event that you live too long and need to access those policy benefits to create income in retirement. You get sick along the way, the ability to access policy benefits to pay for chronic, critical, or terminal issues that may arise. But in this particular episode, I want to talk about the use of life insurance as a business banking tool. The ability to leverage the cash value buildup of life insurance to create an opportunity to help a business owner accomplish multiple goals and objectives. So let's jump right in and get started. So, who do you know that has a business that needs cash to pay for unplanned expenses? Now, probably a lot of individuals that have a business, especially when we're talking about a self-employed or a small business owner that needs cash to be able to pay for an unplanned expense. Especially those that are in a trade that has equipment that may break down and need to be repaired, or maybe it's unplanned expenses in the business. Maybe it's a dentist that needs to replace equipment. Maybe it is some other vocation similar to that that's going to have unplanned expenses and is looking for a different way to pay for those other than simply either having to shell out money out of their own pocket or go to the bank and finance that payment and end up paying interest back to the bank. Well, let me introduce you in this example to Dave. Let me tell you a little bit about Dave. Dave runs a small drilling company in the Northeast. He's the guy. He's a small business owner, typically brings in a little bit of seasonal help to be able to help him in what he does. Now, due to the weather, Dave's only able to work about 5 months out of the year. The rest of the time he's snowed in and the ground is simply too hard to be able to do the type of work that he does. But Dave's biggest worry is this: what happens if I have an unexpected equipment malfunction and I need to get something repaired during this 5 months that is my only time to make income for the year? And Dave makes pretty good income at this business that he's engaged in. And so it's a valuable asset to he and his family. Well, this is an opportunity for life insurance to come to the rescue. Because Dave is the key man involved in running this operation, and if something were to happen to Dave, not only is his business impacted, the employees that he has that help him out, that they make their livelihood during this same 5 month period of time, are also impacted as well. So life insurance can come to the rescue in the form of a key man life insurance policy. Now, the purpose of a key man policy is to replace the income earning opportunity of a key man, such as the owner, or maybe it's a major sales person in your organization, somebody that is essential to the day-to-day operations. So in this example, Dave would be the insured and Dave's company would be the owner of the policy. Dave's company would also be the beneficiary, so that in the event something happened to Dave, Dave's family could step in and continue to operate the business, finding someone to replace Dave, but in the interim, having cash available to be able to handle the day-to-day operations of running this business. However, remember that Dave needs cash. Dave's desire, besides making sure that there's money available in the event something happens to him, he wants ongoing access to cash inside this life insurance policy to be able to pay for unplanned, unexpected expenses, such as repairs to his equipment. So here's the recommendation that we would suggest. Why don't Dave purchase a whole life insurance policy that provides fast growing cash value? John, I didn't know those exist. Yes, they do. And I'll give you an example of one carrier in particular that may fit the goal for this particular client scenario, or a similar one that you may run into. But Dave needs premium flexibility because remember, Dave's business only operates 5 months out of the year. So again, Recommendation, let's purchase a whole life insurance policy that will also provide to us premium flexibility during the off season. John, I didn't know we could do that. Again, I want to introduce you to an opportunity to be able to structure a plan with a carrier that will give us the opportunity to make that happen. So let me tell you a little bit more about Dave. Dave is 52 years of age, standard non-tobacco. When he buys this contract, we want to make sure that we avoid it becoming a modified endowment contract, because if the life insurance is too much based upon the premium paid, we lose the ability to access the cash value. So doing our homework, here's what we came up with. In this particular scenario, we would utilize Mutual Trust, a whole life insurance company, and we would utilize their Horizon Value contract. With that, we would have a 38-year flex pay paid up additions rider added to the contract and a 10-year term rider to get us the initial death benefit that we needed. So let's go a little deeper. In this particular example, we were able to create for Dave $988,242 in initial death benefit. The premium for that was $30,600 a year. But having the ability to engage in premium flexibility was important to Dave. So being able to have a conversation with Mutual Trust, opportunity to work out a $5,000 a month premium payment during his working season when the revenues are coming in, and then reducing that to only $800 a month during the 7 months that he's unable to work. So still paying the same $30,600, but paying more during his active season when more money is readily available, and reducing the amount payable during the time that it's not. But remember, Dave needs cash, and that's one of the primary reasons we're looking to create a solution other than going to the bank. Why not use the life insurance cash value as the bank? Well, at the end of year one, cash value in this contract guaranteed $20,331. Remember, the annual premium was $30,600, and at the end of the first year, he's got over $20,000 available in cash should it be needed. By the end of year 5, there's over $125,000 of cash available to be accessed for any reason, including even purchasing another drilling system if that was necessary. Now, all of that inside a life insurance contract, so that money is growing on a tax-deferred basis. And through the use of policy loans, we're able to pull that money out income tax-free at very preferred rates compared to a traditional bank loan. And then Dave has the option, do I pay the money back and essentially pay myself back for that, or do I just allow the withdrawals to impact the death benefit and reduce that down the road? It gives Dave flexibility in his planning. So let me ask you this. Who do you know that has a business that needs cash to pay for unplanned expenses? Take a few minutes and think about who that might be. Think about self-employed or small businesses in your community that have an opportunity to consider a solution like this. Once you've got that in mind and you've had an opportunity to give them an idea of how they can use cash value life insurance, specifically in this example, whole life insurance, to create an alternative to a traditional bank type loan, then let's have a conversation here at Vision Advisors. There's life at Vision Advisors, and we understand how to help you put together creative, innovative solutions like this that can uniquely solve your client's problem, make you the hero, and make you referable to everyone that particular client knows. Our number is 1-800-505-8489. You can also visit us online at visionadvisorsinc.com. This is John Terry with Vision Advisors. Thanks for joining us for this Insight with Vision.